Okay. Hey everyone, it's been 3 weeks since you saw me last, I think. I'm going to try and upload a video every 3 weeks or so. Maybe every 2 weeks. Who knows? We're going to see what happens, but I have videos recorded for you, so it's all good. And there's going to be some vlogs soon, so it's all exciting, but it's a lovely day in the UK, or as I usually say, the U of K. I don't know why. The United of Kingdom. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it's a lovely day for once, and I decided I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to edit it and upload it all in one day, like I usually do. It's really warm, and I was going to open my window, but then my next door neighbours are out in the garden, and they were talking quite, well, they weren't talking quite loudly, it's just, you can hear it, like, because of the area, so kind of rounded, it kind of echoes in a way, and you can hear it quite loudly. So I could hear them talking, and I was like, that's going to be my video. So I've kind of just, I'm going to deal with the heat. So that's why I've got water, and I've tied my hair up and everything. It's all good. So anyway, I've decided, because it's nearly exam time, some people have already done exams. I think it was GCSEs and ASs have started. And with A-levels, I think some of them have started. I think some of them are starting next week, but mine don't start till June the 8th, so I'm kind of like, got 2 weeks, I'm okay. It's something like that anyway. So I thought, most people at this time of year make videos about how not to be stressed. Now, I know that the majority of you are like, how do I do this? How do I sort out my exams? Now I know that feeling as well, because I feel exactly the same. I'm panicking a lot. I shouldn't be. I don't know why I'm panicking. I'm doing great. But, you know, this is just the way of the world, I guess. So I thought I'd talk about the ways that I kind of do stuff to help me revise, and just kind of keep my stress down. One of the things that I do, this is probably the main reason, is to take time for myself, which I take a bit too much and then I end up procrastinating. But one of the ways is definitely take time for yourself. Like, I like sitting in the car or on the train and just like listening to my music, kind of like ignoring the rest of the world. It's just me and the world. I like being in I would do this at home, but I prefer doing it in like a car or a train, because I like seeing the kind of the scenery pass by, and just kind of, I like looking at it when it's sunny, especially. Even if it's dark, it's fine, but the sun's better. But yeah, I think take some time out, but not too much time out, because even though you're panicking, like, I forget to sleep and sometimes, and I forget to eat sometimes when I'm like studying, but you need to take breaks, because otherwise your brain's like, what do I do? And it feels like it's going to explode, and then you get all of like these issues like with anxiety and panic attacks if you have them. So it's not great. Sorry, I keep taking like loads of water, but for some reason my throat's really sore. But yes, another reason like that I would kind of get sun, like go out, even if you're not like out and about, if you're in a car or like a train or wherever you are, on a bus, in a taxi, I don't know, but even if you're just kind of getting a bit of sunlight, the sunlight helps with your serotonin levels, also known as your happy hormone. For those of you who do psychology, you'll know what this is, but for those of you who don't, it basically, when you have high levels of serotonin, you feel happier and you're more likely to feel better about things. So even if you're not going outside, if you're like in a car or whatever, you're still getting the sunlight, so it makes you feel better. But if you go, like, recently we've been revising outside, so like sometimes we'll ask our teachers if we can go outside, or sometimes we'll just, in our freeze, we'll go and sit outside. I don't particularly like the outside, I'm gonna be honest, so I'd rather not, but I'm trying to, because I know that it will kind of make me feel better. Number 2, I would say, is like get motivational things, because you have to change your attitude before your behaviour will change. So you need to kind of make yourself feel better about revising, otherwise you'll just kind of be like, no, I don't want to do this, I can't do this. So you need to kind of change your attitude first. By doing that, you could get like motivational posters, like I've got one on my wall that says, you are good enough, smart enough, beautiful enough and strong enough, believe it and never let insecurity run. I've also got one that says, make today amazing, and just stuff like that, because it makes me feel better. Like, I wake up in the morning, I put them straight, like, so my bed's here, as you can see. So they're, like, right on my wall next to my TV, so I can just kind of look at them and be like, okay, that's right, I'm gonna make today a great day. Because I have, like, days when I don't feel like I can do it, and that's a lot of the time, but, you know, sometimes if you change your attitude, it makes you feel better about things. Like, when I feel really happy about doing exams and stuff like that, well, happy about doing exams, what am I saying? But, like, I feel better about doing exams, then I'm more likely to kind of want to revise and do, like, more for my kind of results. So I've written way too many past papers when I'm having a good day and stuff like that. So my teachers probably hate me because of that, but that's okay. I'm doing better. My grades are getting better, so it's all good. Another one is, I've actually heard about this quite a bit on like TV shows and stuff like that, is to eat purple fruit. Firstly, it makes you live longer. Why not? And secondly, it's really good for your brain. So like blueberries, which are considered a purple fruit for some reason, blueberries are really good for your brain because of, I can't remember what it said, it's something like one of the vitamins in it or the energy in it, but it's supposed to be really good for your brain. So are purple sweet potatoes, and, or are they just purple potatoes? I don't know, but they're good for you. I'm not healthy, like, I don't, like, willingly say that I'll eat healthy things the majority of the time. Sorry if you can hear my neighbours. But sometimes I'll eat blueberries, and I do eat fruit quite a bit, to be honest. But blueberries are like one of my favourite things to eat when it comes to exam time, because it makes me feel better. Or if you don't like eating fruit, you can have smoothies with them in. That still counts. If you don't particularly like them, you can mix them with something to make them taste better. But it does help, like, quite a lot to kind of boost your memory and everything. I don't know if it's something to do with your metabolism. I don't know, something like that. But it's really good for you, and I want to help you. I'm going to help you. You can't stop me. I just had to stop them. My neighbours started watching me, and I found it kind of awkward to film while they were watching me. And also I got a message at the same time. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I think those are my kind of main things. I think you need to kind of surround yourself in a clean environment, as they say. Clean, what is it? Clean house, happy mind? Something like that. I don't know. But I admit, like, I have been known to do this. I'll sit in exams, and if I start panicking, I start tidying my desk. Don't really know why, but for some reason it helps me. So if you have like a working area and it's messy, or it has other people's stuff in it, I tend to move it out of my way and just kind of shove it to one side. But if you actually organise it, it makes you feel better. But then there's the issue of you just spend your time organising it and not actually, you know, doing the work. So, sorry. But yeah, I've heard that quite a lot, and it works for me. I still get distracted easily, mainly by YouTube, but it still works, if you get me. Another way is, I'm trying to think of ways now. Why didn't I write these down? I'm so stupid sometimes. Sometimes it helps to create your surroundings, so not just as in your area that you work with, like the mess or whatever, but as well working with people. If you surround yourself with negative people, you're more likely to react negatively to things, whereas you surround yourself with positive people, you'll act more positively. So I think one of the great things about my group of friends is that I'm like, my group of friends, they're mine. I'm so weird. What's wrong with me? But we're all really positive, and even if we do have our little breakdowns and stuff, we're like a foundation, and we hold each other up, and we help each other. And it's gonna be a shame if like we don't keep in contact after this year, but I think the majority of us will. But it's kind of the whole, you need people that you know will help you up. Those people that see you crumble and just let you crumble and not the people you should be hanging around with. And if they're crumbling and in fact end up reacting negatively to you because they've crumbled, this, I sound like I'm talking about food, it's making me think of apple crumble. But if that's happening, you need to kind of change your surroundings. Like one of my friends, who's probably watching this video right now, she originally felt like she needed more positivity in her life. So she came to hang out with us, and she's been a lot happier since, and everything like that. So I've noticed that she's a lot happier, so it's all good. But I think it is great that we do kind of support each other and we do help each other, and you really need that in your life, especially at this moment in time, because with GCSEs and A-levels, they feel like the world is going to crumble, and it's easily said that it isn't going to happen. It's not going to crumble if you don't get an A star, but it feels that way, and teachers really do make it feel that way. And I think another thing is, if you have a bad, like, not a bad teacher, but a teacher who criticises you a lot, I have one, and isn't particularly nice to you or help you out at all, then just ignore what they've said. Like, I mean, I've got a teacher who literally, when she marks my work, it's literally just saying no and what, and I'm like, that doesn't help me learn. Whereas my other teachers are like, you can include this, you could add this in to make it better, you need to do this to your structure and it'll be better. And I'm like, okay, right, I get what I need to do. But then saying no, what, I don't understand, explain, I'm like, I don't know what you're, well, the explain bit I understand, but the other bits I'm like, which bit do you want me to make you understand more? What do you mean by just a giant what? Which bit do I need to say? Because it doesn't help when people are like that, and again, bring negativity on you. So it's not really the best, but I guess that's how the way works. I can't really think of anything else. I might make a part 2 of this if I can, but I can't really think of anything else. They're really my tips for kind of getting through this stressful moment in life. Just think, once this is over, you'll feel so much better. Except for those of you who are doing GCSEs, because I feel sorry for you. I wish I could do my GCSEs again and then do A-levels, because A-levels are just so much more stressful. The jump is crazy, and the jump from AS to A2 can also be crazy, but for the majority of you, I think you're doing AS and A2 at the same time, so it probably won't be as big as a jump, but it feels like it when you did it like if you've done it separately. But yeah, that's it. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like this video. There's going to be a lot more happening soon, because I'm going to be free soon, and yes, there's just going to be a lot happening. So anyway, peace, love and hugs. Go hug someone today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!